Happy New Year, everybody. Man, we had an awesome Christmas. I told you, or if you read the blog, we went to Chicago to the American Girl store, did that whole thing. My son's surprise was he stayed with my husband's parents, and he also received a PSP or one of those little game things or whatever, but he was just absolutely tickled pink, or tickled blue, I guess, since he's a boy. But anyway, so that was a huge surprise. It went off with just not many glitches, and it was really a great time. And I tell you what, I would rather pay as much as I have to for American Girl stuff then I would have to pay, than the cheap expenses of like a Bratz girl or those kind of toys that don't even cover themselves. At least the American Girl, okay, that's not what I'm here for today, sorry. But anyway, it was great. Christmas was awesome. We went to my mom and dad's and up in Knoxville, and that was just wonderful. We all got the stomach bug, but luckily those kind of things don't last too long. So, in between all of that, it was still awesome, you know. So one of my favorite Christmases, I must say. It was really fun, and so good to see my brother and his family too. So anyway, so here we are at 2009, and what does that mean? Well, I've only got one thing that I want to do this year, and it happens to be in the scripture of Psalm 62, and let me read verse 5 through 8, and then I'll talk about a particular verse. It says, Psalm 62, 5 through 8 says, "Find rest, O my soul, in God alone. My hope," or that would be expectation, "my hope comes from Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation." He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. Say that verse on a bad day when you think all is failing. You just tell Satan, "I will not be shaken," and neither will he. My salvation and my honor depend on God. My salvation and my honor depend on God. He is my mighty rock, my fortress. Trust in Him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts to Him. For God is our refuge. All right, what I want to talk about is that last little verse. Trust in Him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts to Him, for God is our refuge. This is going to be my year verse. This is the verse I will memorize, and it will be the verse that I come back to over and over and over for 2009. Why? Because of this. Okay, when it says trust in Him at all times, that trust right there is Batah, B-A-T-A-H. And what that actually means, it means to attach oneself, to trust or confide in. It means to feel safe. It signifies firmness, solidity. It denotes confident expectation is what my notes, my lexical age said. So we don't just trust in God, we attach ourselves to Him. You know, like a leech, like, God, I will suck everything out of you because you are full of goodness, and I trust in you, and I will secure myself to you so that nothing else can take the place of you. I will not attach myself to money. I will not attach myself to a name. I will not attach myself to a house, a car, whatever it may be. I will attach myself to you alone, God. Why? Because my salvation and my honor depend on you. Why? Because you are my fortress. You are my rock. You are my salvation. I will only attach myself to that which is firm and solid. And then the verse also says, trust in Him at all times, O people, O Lee. pour out your hearts to him. Okay, this is the cool thing. Pour out your hearts to him. If you just read that, it does mean spill forth. Just pour it all out. But this particular part right here, it means, metaphorically speaking, according to my notes, it means bearing one's soul in sorrow or anger. Okay, in sorrow and in anger, those are two times that I feel like women want to run away from God. When we are just drowning in sorrow, the person that we need to just pour it all out to. Why? Because we can trust in him and we should be attached to him. The one person that we don't pour out to, we go straight to a friend first, or we go straight, but we can trust him because he is firm and he is solid and he is our rock and our fortress. So in the times of sorrow, and especially in anger, when things have not gone our way, when we are so angry at what we thought other people stood for, or we've put our trust in other things, and so then we get so angry when it doesn't go our way. And it's saying, pour out your soul in those times, in sorrow and in anger. Y'all, God is worthy. He can handle our anger. He can handle our disappointment. But our responsibility is to pour it out to him so that he can make himself known to us, that he is a firm foundation, that he is a solid rock. He is our refuge. And that is my goal for this year, that I will attach myself to him in such a way that I will experience his firmness. I will experience his massiveness, his grace and his mercy. Woo! This is good. Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your hearts to him, for God is our refuge. I don't know that you're going to experience God as your refuge if you don't pour out to him in the good times, but in the sorrow and the anger as well. Oh, y'all, it's going to be an awesome year, not because of what he might do, but because of who he is. Are you ready? Are you ready for 2009? I am pumped. I am excited. Woo! Let me hear from you. This is good. This is good. He is good. His word is good. Talk to you soon. Happy New Year. Bye.